Michelle, as we remember the victims of the September 11th terror attacks 20 years later, we are also remembering the heroes of that day. They are the people behind the scenes who saved the countless lives of those who were lucky enough to make it out of the Pentagon. Marcella Robertson has their story.
Etched in Christine Owen's mind,
I just remember how beautiful it was.
as fate would have it,
The beautiful blue sky, not a cloud.
that beautiful morning of September 11th, 2001.
I could see a plume of smoke in the distance, and I just kind of trekked on in through the city.
A plane had just hit the Pentagon, chaos waiting for her as she pulled up to MedStar Washington Hospital Center, where she worked as a nurse.
It was like something I had never seen before. It was people moving fast and IV poles and IVs being hung and strung.
10 burn victims were brought in that day.
You really have a front row seat to the suffering aspect.
September 11th was Dr. Jack Sava's first day at work as the hospital's new trauma surgeon.
I had been hired, but my DC license hadn't come through, so I was kind of wandering around trying to be useful, but wasn't allowed to touch patients.
He was granted an emergency license and went straight to work.
The most obvious thing about this event that everybody remembers is it smelled like jet fuel. So that was, sort of a smell that was immediately associated with the event that everybody took home with them and remembered for the rest of their life.
The chaos had sort of settled down, and we were all outside, and we were on the helipad, and we were on the ambulance ramp, and it was such an amazing day, and we were just like, okay, where are these people? Like, we need to help these people.
189 people died at the Pentagon that day, including the 64 people on board American Airlines Flight 77. Those who made it to the hospital were lucky to be alive.
I mean, the thing that struck me both about the victims and the team, there was sort of an attitude of like, absolutely not. No one's going to die here.
9 of the 10 victims at MedStar survived. And 20 years later, Christine Owen wonders what happened to those who got a second chance.
What did you do with that gift? And I would want to know what they're up to and what they've been doing with their lives.